Friends, my name is Darshan Sanghvi and I take this opportunity on wonderful topic to express to you about how to do telemarketing for a small scale industry. Friends, there is a lot of way of doing the marketing, but telemarketing is one of the very effective way of doing and getting out to your targeted audience. But friends, do you know why people fail in doing the telemarketing? Because they think about the kind of phone call they generally used to get for the person from the insurance or the loan account, and they are getting irritated. But the friends, the fact is that doing the telemarketing way of doing the marketing communications to reach out to your new clientele, potential clientele, is a wonderful thing. That opportunity really open up the great amount of overwhelming possibility of reaching out to the masses, and we should not let it go. So friends, anything and everyone, every small company can really try these wonderful things and bless themselves with a great amount of success if you just take care of the steps which I am just describing in my further session. Friends, consider that telemarketing is something like that playing a football game. You all know about the game of the football, right? The way player step into the ground, play with opponent teams and make a goal. Sometimes they fail, sometimes they win, but they never let it go. I will tell you, doing this telemarketing is absolutely the same thing. Friends, I will explain the entire things of effective telemarketing in a 5-step. This is very simple 5-step. All you have to do is to follow that by considering and reminding that how the people play football. Okay, so let us play the game of the football. Friend, the first thing, important thing is a planning. Without a planning, you cannot reach out to your results which you desire for yourself. For example, what is your objective of doing a telemarketing? Because we are not doing teleselling. We are not going to get the business. We are not going to get the payment right away. Most of the company who are doing the telemarketing has to remind that. They have to find out and dig out what is your objective. What is your objective? You have to ask yourself. You are doing this to ask for the address. You want a right responsible person on the organizations. You wanted to just check it out what kind of activity that company is doing. You wanted to check out that who are the key decision making person on the opposite side. What is your objective? Before doing a telemarketing, you have to set what is your objective. Like for example, if you are a player, then you have to decide that which side of the goal you are going to play. You are on the team A side or you are in the team B side. Similarly, you have to set your goal. That is something number one. So planning is very important. Once the planning is clear that what is your overall objective, the second thing will come into the strategy. Right? So right strategy will be very important, which will be based on your goal. Like how you will reach out to the person, what is your methodology, how you will express your product and services, what are your key USP. Everything has to be settled in your script. So writing an effective script is the second step, which is very important. For example, you wanted to reach out to the telephone operator, or you wanted to go to the next level of the person in the hierarchy in the organization, or you wanted to talk to the ultimate boss. So based on that criteria, you have to prepare a script. If you have not done a scientific research properly, without a proper script, you will never be in position to perform it. And when I say you require an effective script, it does not mean that it is very articulately been written by somebody else. What I mean by the effective script is a content which the person who is speaking, who is a telemarketing agent, has to nurture it. He has to nurture it based on the experience, based on the demographic experience of the audience, and based on the circumstances and the feedback and the experience he is gathering by doing the repetitive task. So continuously improving the script is the most important part of the game. If your script is correct, then definitely it is like a laser guided gun. You will be positioned to reach out to your audience without any problems. Your script should have enough provision for if and buts. If the tele operator is not allowing you, not transferring your phone to the right person, then you have to find out the way out. You have to ask them that, can I talk to the support person please? And generally most of the company, when the support people you are approaching, they are always very supportive and very coordinated. They are not professional. They wanted to serve their customer. So being a vendor, you can enjoy the hospitality of the support desk and ask them the confidential information which you wanted to do that. You can ask them who is the owner of the company or whatever the things which you feel appropriate by going to the support team. And then ultimately you have to make a second attempt to reach out to the right person. So you have to find out the strategy, which segment of the people you wanted to strike your communications. That is a job of the strategy. Third thing, what is important is the quality of the person. What is the quality, inherent quality of the telemarketing people has to be nurtured. His communication speed, it should not be slow, it should not be fast, or it should be variable sometimes. If you do with the same speed and same rhythm, sometimes the entire communication becomes robotics. That also doesn't work sometimes. So you have to change the frequency and pitch of the communication in order to make a space to the directly heart of the person you are communicating. So this is also something which is very important. And then the most important thing, the person who is calling should be honest. What we mean by the honest, he should not do any false commitment. If he don't know anything about it, he should have a courage to say no, because no is very important. So ultimately, everything should be done as per the strategic rules and regulation of the company, and in authentic way, and kind of situation should be reflect to the mind of the person, that the person who is talking is a very honest person. The honesty is something which is very important besides the technical things. Friends, another very important thing is that knowledge of the telemarketing people is very, very important, because after doing a lot of exercise and hard work, working on the data list and communicating them, designing the scripts, and when you come to the right person, and when the right person start asking questions which is not in your syllabus, if you don't have an answer about it and you feel flat, or you try to quit the communications, or you give some kind of haywire answer, or you give the false commitment, then entire exercise will go into drain, isn't it? So practically you require a larger knowledge base. That is something which is very, very important for a telemarketing person, and it is a continuous journey. You should, for example, the player who is on the field should know that what is how he has to behave when the ball is on the center and ball is near the goal post. Otherwise he will get a yellow card or he will get a red card, and it will change the final result of the game, isn't it? So knowledge is something which is very, very important. And the friend, last but not least, the last quality, this is the fifth quality, and that is the most important thing, the good human being. You have to be a good human being. You have to communicate on the context that you wanted to serve this company. You are not, your selling will be the byproduct of it, but ultimately you wanted to serve the community at the larger with a correct information, precise information, with politeness, and whatever the responses the client is giving you, whether it's a positive, negative, or whatever it is, but your reaction should be very polite, because you are expressing your company, you are expressing yourself. That is a subsequent thing, but first of all you are expressing your company, and you should create an image that lasts forever. And friends, based on these 5 principles, all I wanted to share it with you is that to be successful in a telemarketing is not a one-time project. It is a technology. It is a very simple technology. As simple when you switch on the button, light on, and when you switch off the button, light off. So every time, if you do your homework properly, if you follow these 5 steps which I have shared with you, I guarantee you success, and wishing you all the best. Thank you so much.